Good morning. I hope that you're doing well this morning, enjoying your favorite cup of coffee. Maybe you're having tea this morning with me. And if you're watching this video, then you may have already transitioned over to water. That sounds a lot like the email video that I send out every week to our members. Welcome, 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 welcome. Go Girl Chat. How are you doing? How was your weekend? I hope it was great. We had a fun weekend here just to catch you guys up. So my son, so we got four children, and my oldest has graduated from college. He graduated in December and his degree is in cybersecurity. So part of that is certifications. And apparently there is this one certification, CCNA, that he just really, there was a lot of discipline. It was independent, like he did on his own. And it's almost like better, like you don't know what you don't know. And so he graduated, and then finally, you know, he graduated in December, and then of course all holidays. And then in January, it's like, okay, there was like the daily. I mean, he created a syllabus and he was implementing. And last week on Wednesday, he came up, he's like, all right, I'm doing it tomorrow. Doing it tomorrow. I've scheduled, I've paid, and I'm going to go and take the test. And it's what, a 2-hour test, I think. And we're like, okay. And I got up with them. It's like 6:30 in the morning, and he goes to take the test. And I'm actually having a team call. And during the team call, FaceTime. And I'm like, hold on, hold on, hold on. And I ran to get it. And it's him. And he's like in his car, I passed. Y'all, seriously, I'm just going to do a little mama brag here, because there is a 80 to 90% failure rate for first go around, and he passed. Not only that, friends, he is the only student in his school in the history of the program to receive this certification. So Friday, he's updating his LinkedIn, he's updating his resume, he's emailing his professors, and OMG, like we went out for dinner and celebrated. So what an exciting kickoff to the weekend. So lots and lots and lots of fun, which is great for today's topic. Okay. Which I think is important. I'm telling you about the experience. I'm telling you about the weekend, because I think as women and as business owners, what do? Like we work all the time. And some people would say, especially when Kaci and I talk about working a 3-day work week, well, what do you do with the other 4? That keys into me that it's validating. We all are working all of the time, like we don't stop. And it's almost, I think, we go from thing to thing to thing to thing, and we just keep going, right? And so today's topic is, I want to share with you, and I want to share a little story, outside hobbies that have helped my business. So I was just talking about, well, Rhonda, working all the time, but now outside hobbies that helped your business. How do these correlate? Well, several years ago, probably 3 or 4 years ago, I was in a mastermind, and I got a bunch of affiliate revenue. Like I normally, I'm not a big affiliate. I don't talk about affiliate marketing. But for whatever reason, I had this windfall, and I was like, oh, okay. And so I go in this community and I say, hey, and I never do this, and I did this. Hey, I have some money and I'm thinking about buying an iPad for the business. Or I'm thinking about buying an iPad. Can you guys let me know what your experience and what you recommend? And the moderator in that community said, is this for you or is it for the business? And I was like, it's for me. It's for my business, right? So then I come back and I was like, okay, I had been thinking about and wanting to purchase a specific brand of couch for a really, really, really long time. And I'd saved and I saved and I saved. And I went in and I said, hey, does anybody have any experience with this? Because I'm thinking about purchasing this couch. And the moderator came back and they said, Rhonda, is this for you or is it for your family? And the reason I share that story with you is because not that I'm this martyr, but I want us to think about how we don't think about ourselves. And that whole affiliate that I received really kicked off this idea around I don't really need anything. I don't want for anything. And so then what can I do for myself that taking time out for myself, right? To make myself happy. So I'm going to share with you 3 hobbies that I've really invested in myself in over the past few years and have had a lot of fun with. Um, Along the same lines of when I received the affiliate money and started having the conversation around, well, I don't really need anything. What is it that I want to do? Well, what do I do with the downtime that I have? It was right around Mother's Day, and Daniel was deployed, and the kids, I had said something about going kayaking. And so what the kids did is they surprised me and we rented all kayaks. So we rented, I think, 5 kayaks, and they took me kayaking for Mother's Day. And come to find out, we are just like 15 minutes away from an amazing lake. And I loved it. I had an amazing time. And so I said, all right, that's it. That is the thing that I'm going to invest in as my hobby. And so what I ended up doing, y'all, this ended up being like a whole thing. So there's 6 of us, so we need 6 kayaks, right? And in order to have 6 kayaks, then you need to have some sort of trailer, right? And so I looked on Facebook Marketplace, and there ended up being a kayak trailer down in Charleston, $500. It was amazing, and it could hold 6 kayaks. And so we got it, we brought it back. And now wherever we go with this trailer, like everybody wants it. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's really simple. It's light and it's easy to hook behind the car. And it just does an amazing, great job. Even the guys where we bought the kayaks from, that's a whole other story. But I started doing my research, of course, on YouTube, like the best kayaks and why. And we have a store here in our small little town that really they host a lot of like outdoorsy things, right? And they had the same kayaks. And so we went, we looked at them, I sat in them, and then I took everybody down and everybody looked at them and I sat in them. And so I had a goal and I worked towards purchasing. So we bought 5 kayaks and Maggie wanted a paddleboard. And so we made it happen. And that season, we bought a seasonal pass to the lakes, and we went all the time. And I could go on a Friday afternoon. I went on a Monday afternoon. We went on the weekend, and it was amazing. And how that helped me was I wasn't working all the time. And I was creating this white space to get out on the water. And the kids would always make fun of me, like, Mom puts Adele on and she is gone. She is riding. And it's true. I love being out on the lake, and I love having that just escape was just so amazing. And we still do that. So that's one hobby that I have invested in that I'm so thankful for. Number one, the affiliate money, but number 2, just it was that kind of catalyst that made me realize I'm not investing in myself. I don't really have any hobbies. And to me, that was like pretty sad for myself, right? So the other thing, I've got 2 more. The other that 2 other hobbies, I would say, that I have invested in, which I absolutely love. Again, we live in such an amazing community where we can go bike riding, kayaking, and this year, hiking. And so we have several state parks around us. And there's one, my husband and I, we love going. Sibby goes with us, and we go hiking. I mean, we were going sometimes upward 3 times a week. And we have gone, like, as it's gotten colder, we still go. We buy the annual pass, and we've bought the annual pass now for years. But I will say this past time, this past year, I think we really got our money's worth, because if you think about like 6 people and we're constantly going that many times, the trails are amazing. It's wonderful to kind of get outside and just breathe and have all of that oxygen. We're not working on our business, but we're still thinking about, and we're finding a lot of clarity in the activities that we do when we give ourselves the opportunity to not be working on our business. Okay. So kayaking and hiking, you see a theme there, right? And here's the other thing. Here's my other hobby that I really, really, really love it. So part of our programs, several years ago, we started a digital planner, and we call it the Simple Life Planner. And with the Simple Life Planner, you get sticky notes, you get stickers, theme stickers each month. You get a daily digital each month that's themed, but you also get digital coloring books. And if you've never tried digital coloring, oh, isn't that funny how that is full circle back to when I got the affiliate money? What is it that I'm going to purchase with it? Oh, an iPad. And it really was the catalyst for all of this, right? And so at night, while we're downstairs and I just need to relax, then I will open up that digital coloring book. And I love, love, love. I love color. I love pattern. I love seeing, I don't know what the coloring books are going to look like. I love seeing what they are each month so I can download them. And I want to maybe take it a step further, because I know you can have those patterns in like paper, so wrapping paper, have it printed, or even I know that you can do that for fabric. And I am a sucker for a good fabric. So those are just 3 things that I have invested in, because what I realized is the reason I started my business is I wanted to carve out a little space for myself to do my own thing outside of being a mom and being a wife, and also just contributing financially to the family budget. Because let's face it, when you homeschool, that kind of takes you out of the workforce, so to speak. But then what I realized was I was working all of the time. And what were some things after work? Because you can work all the time. It's really easy. Like, we're here in our homes, we're working virtually. We have our offices and our houses, or like me, in the barn. And it's easy to work all of the time. And so I didn't need anything. I didn't want for anything. But what I did need to do was to carve out space outside of work. And so I hope that today's episode inspires you to think about yourself and think about things that you want to do. And I have an announcement. So Go Girl Chat, we talked a little bit about this last week. And Kaci and I, she's not here today, but Kaci and I are excited. You can subscribe and find all kinds of little goodies at gogirlchat.com. I bet you guessed it. But so now I can be really fancy and say today's episode is sponsored by gogirlchat.com. So go on over and subscribe. You'll get a notification of when we drop new episodes, and there are other goodies over there. Some of our members' favorite goodies are also on gogirlchat.com. All right. So we look forward to seeing your smiling face right back here tomorrow. All right. Take care. We'll talk soon.